and welcome to Chase Race number 9 of the Season 3 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series. Next race after this will be the season finale of Season 4 Outback and Season 3 Universal. We have already known that we have crowned our champion for the Outback Series, Cade Skirvin, as you guys have noticed. So in the Cup Series, all 14 drivers are still mathematically eligible to win the championship. Why I say that is because that after Pig's Creek, you had to be at least 32 points or less to be able to compete. Greg Jones, who's dead last in points, who is behind the points leader Austin Talley, actually a tie of Austin Talley and Trent Dunham by, I'm just double checking here, 27 points, is still eligible. So hard to believe we have everyone still competing. And who knows, by this rate we may have all 14 still battling for this championship, which I hope to God if this happens, then something has happened. But no one is able to stay with the points lead and run away. Cole Daly, one of our chasers here, he's on the pole for today's race. Actually, top 3 are chasers. Daly running the Chevy Camaro Farmers Insurance car, and his one and only start with that car. Second, Michael Walton. Third, Kyle Keefe. Fourth is non-chaser Seth Cole. Fifth is Joshua Balkin. Sixth, Joseph Nesto. Seventh, DJ Kurtz. Eighth is Ian Dutta. Ninth is Kyle Miller. Completing top 10 is Sky Commons. Here's the rest of your starting lineup for today's race here at FTF. And on the final row, we have Mason Powers and Dylan Potes. They just gave the command. As you've noticed, I'm trying my best to get down all the way, and there we go. Oh, nope, okay. Well, I guess my mouse does not want to cooperate with me. Wonderful. I was trying to go for the none thing, but that didn't work. Really. Old Daly, as you can see, like I mentioned, in that Chevy Camaro number 88. This is the only time we're going to see Daly in that Camaro. And, well, Daly overall, he'll be making his final start next season, along with a few other people that I know of. One of them also is the 29 of Nick Smith. He'll be retiring at St. Joltis. And another one will be Austin Weiner in the Outback Series. So we have 3 to keep an eye on. But the pace car dives down pit road for NRSL Wise. Here we go. Green flag is out and we're underway with FTF. If you'd seen the Outback race, it was a crazy one. They went 4 wide. They were going to wreck when they leaned on each other. Already, we are seeing them getting ready to spread out, which you can tell is interesting. And actually, we were going to go to the night version of this, but I said, screw it, we're going to go to the day. So, I apologize. I thought we were going to go to the night, but instead we're at the day version. Look at them already going 4 wide for the lead. I did not expect anything, and instead they're going to settle it out to 3 wide. They were about to go 4. But smart thinking there, they're going to settle up to 3. Kyle Miller trying to think of going 4 wide. He's actually going to be smart and not doing the front of the field. Are we going to see any 4 wide here? No, we're not. We are seeing 3 wide, though. This is not causing any crazy racing. And now Joshua Balkin, car number 91, is now going to go for the lead, the Tampa Bay Lightning car. Trying to get whatever you can. Find some of our contenders. Excuse me there. Powers and Navarro in the back. Maybe good strategy. Greg Jones needs every point possible. He is running out of time. He needs a good run in order to make sure he's eligible for the championship. At least he needs a win in order. And don't be surprised. You may think that's car number 22. That's car number 2. Dylan Young in the Pennzoil Platinum car. Brandon Ski for him. One car on apron. And Kyle Keith and Michael Wallen got in a wreck, but they save it. No caution. Keith's got rear end damage. And Wallen is slow. Oh, a little contact with him and Powers. Michael Wallen, the last chase race, he didn't have a good run. This may hurt him. We had a crash, but saved it. There's Trent Dunham, car number 1. Let's find the 94 of Austin Tallies. Now it's cooperating. He's in 19th, running a brand new scheme for the 94. One of the 3 other McDonald schemes. He'll be running the other one next season. Washer running the 5 Tide scheme. Another new one. Are there any others besides Tallies? I don't think there is. I think I've shown all of them. And the 12 of the Mac has got a new scheme. That's the other one. I knew there was another one. That is it. And and the 33 FTF Games also has a new scheme. So yippee-ki-yay. Leading them down right now is Anthony McCurry over the Audi over the Maserati. Now, international manufacturer made their statements. Maserati, their one and only season, they got their win, and they'll probably celebrate it well, so that's a good thing right there. Audi's still yet to win in NRSL. This is their 2nd season in there. And Volkswagen has yet to win as well with Stephen Pollard III. As you can see there, he is right there. Looks like right now they are double file. And Walden is out of it! Car number 99 is out. Kyle Keith goes back out on track. I kind of figured the 99 would be out. Charles Belling's in the lead. He's only going to get 1 point out of this. And this is not good at all for Walton. This is not good. Before this race, he was a total of 9 points behind Austin Talley and Trent Dunham. That is going to kill it right there. He needs Dunham and Talley to finish towards the back as well in order to battle for the championship. But does not look good for the Cinderella of Michael Walton. After this race, you have to be a total of at least 14 points or less. Well, actually 13. You want to count 14 with the exception of wins, then yes, but with no wins and all that, or 1, you would have to be 13. Devin Becker led that lap. I don't know why they gave it to Washer, but then they changed it to Becker. They're going back into the 3 wide now. Young's caught up. Fisher's caught up. Dunham is trying to catch up. The points leader, one of the co-points leader, I should say. Ian Tutta. Eugene Maxwell, Spillman. Greg Jones, chaser there. Isaiah Bernick and Sky Commons also back there. I think he was partially involved in it. Navarro is held up. Is actually lost the pack, as well as David Rivera, Mason Powers, Chris Levere, Brody Talley, Matt Dalio. Powers needs to hope that he can get around for a caution, if a caution does come out. Asked 2 for Sky Commons and for Greg and Angel Navarro. Navarro needs anything possible. But he mainly needs to see the 94 McDonald's Ford, who's actually trying to go for the lead. No matter worries about bonus points, though. And the 1 Bangers Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet of Dunham to be involved in wrecks, and they need to be the first ones out. If they are not, then that's going to be trouble. Right now, they're double file, keeping it calm right now, which is a good thing. 3 wide battling behind Cole Dally. At the line, Austin Talley led that lap. Those guys in the back need to pray for a caution. Especially this guy, Kyle Keith. He's really in the back. Joshua Balkin also back there. These guys really need that caution badly. And I think if Navarro, if there's a spin and all that, then they'll be fine. Sky Commons is able to catch up in the track. He is 33rd. So 33 cars are up here in this main pack. I'm amazed how they're going 3 wide and that they're not going 4 wide, but you never know. Stranger things can happen, and they can cause a wreck, and I think I may speak too soon because of how they're racing. I would not be surprised if they do it. Oh boy. Oh, Fisher's trying to make it 4 wide, and he's going to think they're going to go 3 wide. These guys are racing very smart here. And, oh, Sanford almost made it 4 wide with DJ Curtis, Trent Dunham, and Chris Washer. And they need the 94 and the 1 to be a part of that main pack. Jackie Tang going for the lead. He's got it. Nick Smith now is the next guy to want the lead. The red Coors car. Sad to see the 29 will not be returning next season. Only the 9 car for Retro Enterprise Racing. Retro Enterprises, excuse me, my mistake. Fail. Will return. And it will be a 1-car team with the 9 of Shelton. The 29 Smith will not be returning, like I mentioned, so it's going to be very interesting to see, too. We've been keeping it calm ever since that incident. And you know what? Oh, God, they're 4 wide. They're 4 wide towards the back of the field. I believe, yes, they are. They're up in the front of the field. They're going 4 wide. Max and Poteet are leaning on each other. Oh, I thought they were going 4 wide there, but towards the back, that's Commons, Max, McCurry, Norman, Poteet, Bernique. Oh, guys, hang on. Oh, that's in front of Commons and Greg Jones. And they're gonna keep it together with a bunch of contact by DeMax and Bernique. 6 laps in the bags. And I guarantee you, any of those cars that are behind are wanting to hear those words, caution. That's the one thing they want to hear. The last thing these guys in the front pack need is a big wreck to take place. Heath is really going to need any of these drivers. He's really going to need it. Navarro got reeled in by these guys with Brody Talley, David Rivera, Mason Powers, Chris Louvier, and Matt Dallio. They all got caught up with each other. But just what will it take if these guys get a wreck? And look at this. Points leaders. The co-points leader. Austin Talley and Trent Dunham are right by each other. There you see it. I don't know how well I can see that one, but he's right there. You could just see that from that back there in that angle. How they're just racing. And car number 1 is going to pass car number 94 officially. And they're just going 3 wide. I think they learned their lesson. They only did it one time, that 4 wide, other than that previous incident. And Cody Lamas is leading. Wow, car number 48, the Bose Visit Florida Chevrolet for Hendrick is out in front. And Trent Dunham, the other points leader, is right here. Trying to get to the front. Dylan Young, in the second to last race in the NRSL Orlando Cup Series, is out in front in the Pennzoil Platinum car. Trying to just get what he can. And he is going to lead this lap. This may be his last ever lap led in this series. Now Fisher trying to take the lead. Look at Dunham coming. Clint Spillman in the 10. Man, he needs a huge rebound this next season. He has confirmed he's coming back next season. I do hope that he gets a good rebound there after what has happened. Let's go on board with one of the drivers that's up here. Let's go on board with car number 33, Jeff James. Show you on board what it's looking like on here. Oh, Richie. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate to cut it there. Oh, 4 wide. That's a bad spot. Oh, James deciding to gun it. And avoiding situations again. Let's put it back on him. We just had to check right there. Let's take a look. Right in front of him. Fueled by bacon. I made a fail in the Outback race. Of how long it is? It's actually a 5.2 mile track, nearly 5.3. So my apologies on that fail right there. Austin Talley got really kicked up to the high line. These guys know if they make a mistake, it is going to cost them a championship, especially championship competitors. Spillman now going for the lead. Look at this. Dead last in the chase points. Greg Jones is leading the chasers. This guy comments up. Oh, they're catching up to Kyle Keith. Keith was hoping for that caution, and it's not coming. Car number 42. Oh, they're going 4 wide. They're trying to split Kyle Keith in that 42 car. He's going to hold up the middle line. He's going over the low line. Spillman, Donapote running away. And the high line is getting held up. Still no wreck going on. Jones leading them down as of the chasers. Norman trying to get out of it. Onesto trying to follow. What a sight right there. Maserati, Volkswagen together. Like how they were in the beginning of the season. Maserati is going to leave in this season. 1 season appearance. Volkswagen's coming back. And that is a tough break right there for Kyle Keith. Wishing that caution would come out. And this is going to kill it. At least Michael Wall got finished ahead of him. So at least he's going to be able to get an extra point. But this is not going to help him. And man, Trent Dunham, Austin Talley, that was something they did not need at all. But at least they got ahead of Cody Lamas, out of all people. Keith really held up Austin Talley, Dylan Young, Trent Dunham, and I think now it's safe to say that Kyle Keith, no, he didn't get clear. He's holding up his teammate out of all people, one of the points leaders, one of the co-points leaders. Now Dunham is just trying to move the 42 out of the way. Still can't get around him. Austin Talley back up into the main pack. Jones getting picked up the highline, common size running chaser. There's Shelton, there's Michael Norman, car number 3. He's been not up in the high ranks of the chase ever since chase race number 2. He was up there for like a race or two, and then like he is just falling apart as Michael Norman. They're also approaching Joshua Balkan, car number 90. Dunham finally gets around his teammate. But for Dunham, he really needs that this lead pack gets held up by the 91 of Balkan. I am very amazed how 11 laps in, we've only had 1 incident. They've only went 4 wide about 2 or 3 times. And no caution, I believe. Yes, it is. If they have a caution at any point right now, the race will be declared over under caution, and they'll race it back to the line, so these guys can't make any mistakes possible. Seth Cole, last car in this main pack there, trying to reel in. Jeff James, Cody Lamas trying to reel in as best they can. Young's lost the pack. Dunham's lost the pack. I don't think he's going to be happy with his teammate Kyle Keith and Chaser. Amazing how both Earnhardt Ganassi cars are in the chase. And what's funny is that Mason Powers and Cody Lamas are the only 2 drivers that are in both chases, I believe. Let me double check to be sure, though. But at the stripe, it will be 4 laps to go. I believe that's what it is. Push up the Balkan right there. Kerr's going for the lead. Just double checking to be sure. And yeah, it is true that both Lamas and Powers are the only two people to be in a chase. And there's a tally that's in both chases, Austin being in the Cup, Brody being in the Outback. So, hard to believe there. And actually, whoa, they lost it there. Whoa, what happened? What happened to the pack? Oh, pit stops! They taking pit stops on lap 12. Now he got into DJ Curtis. No caution. They are taking green flag pit stops out of all. Williams got rear end damage. OT, I don't know what happened. Vulcan on pit road as well. I think they ran out of gas. Norman, the leader, though. What about these guys? Are they going to pit? I would have never thought green flag pit stops would have ever came into play. A huge turnaround has been in play. The highest running chaser that exited pit road was Sky Cummins, car number 24. Lamas benefited there from the pit stop. Austin Talley. What about these drivers up here? And who's going to pit out of these guys? Everyone on that front five is going to pit. And everybody from here is going to pit. The rest of the leaders, Bernique, trying to get in. He managed to get in somehow. Oh, and Alex made Chris Washer contact on pit road. And Washer just ran to Michael White. GG. Oh, and McDowell Michael White contact. White is just getting bullied in pit road. I think James Qualls, Devin Becker, Nick Smith are going to be the leaders at their pit stops. Unless these guys can run away. I don't think so, because look at the front three. Front three. After all this, Becker can try to get a win. Smith can get one more victory before he retires, and James Qualls been looking for that victory. Michael Norman, he's going to benefit from this. He's going to be the best out of the chasers to Max. They're just trying to pull out in front of these guys. At least 10 miles an hour faster. DeMax, Val, and Norman. This is not going to help at all. Not only that, but also that these three are coming upon them. And I think these three are going to hold them off somehow. I don't know how. Oh, then again, they're not gonna. They're going to get held up, actually. We're going to have a 5-car battle for the win. With 3 to go. 2 to go at the line. Greg Jones looking for that run. He is way ahead of the points leaders right now. Where are they at? Austin Talley is 25th. Down with Payne from Navarro. Navarro back in this pack somehow. Where's Dunham? Dunham fell back to 37th. Vulcan and Pokey still in pit road. Keith is coming down at the line. 2 laps to go. What a huge turn of events this game. Unexpected green flag pit stops. I had this at 1 time on the pit frequency, and they still managed to pit. Very shocked. I still don't know why Vulcan and Pokey are out of pit road. 2 laps to go. The highest running chaser, and the only chaser in this main pack is Norman. Gotta give credit to Greg Jones, though. He's having a solid run. He's getting reeled in with Bernique by Ian Dutta, Anthony Ritchie, Ramian Fisher, Charles Sanford, and Sky Cummins. Now, can these guys, that is a 7-car pack, can they reel in the front 5? Max is actually somewhat losing this pack. These guys are actually going faster. They're actually going faster a little bit by these guys. Somewhat. I don't know. I think they're out of time because they're they're at the line. They were nearly 5 seconds back at least. Were Jones and Bernique, and then Dutta and the others. They were 5.5 seconds behind. So it's going to be down to a 5-car battle between Devin Becker, Nick Smith, Eugene DeMax, Michael Norman, and James Qualls. Here comes Smith down to the lead. Can he get this final victory? He's been wanting to have a Cup victory ever since he came in. He won an Outback last season at Dega, and since then he's never won an NRSL race. DeMax is going to go to the inside to play. Spoiler alert: white flag displayed for Nick Smith. Or can Michael Norman, the only chaser in this pack, somehow pull a manage to come back here? Dunham's not going to be finishing well right now, where he's at. Powers just hasn't been able to capitalize. Alley and Washer were front-end damage. There's Shelton. Belding in the back. That is kill right there as Austin Talley up here in this pack. He's going to he may pass Cody Lamas right here. He needs Navarro. If he passes Navarro, though, man, this is going to be bad. At least for Austin Talley, he won't be able to catch up to Sky Commons or Greg Jones. Coming into turn 3, Becker out in the front. James Qualls, Nick Smith, Eugene DeMax, Michael Norman. One of these 5 is going to have a victory. We're heading into one more turn right here. Qualls, I think he's trying to wait patiently for that time to come. Smith's actually going to make the move instead for second. But I think that may be all she wrote. Devin Becker, card number 79 for Devin Becker Incorporated. Have been long waiting for a victory, and coming into the front stretch, Becker's going to win his second victory of the season. Norman will get 14. Jones is going to get 13. One car is blown up in the back, and that was DJ Curtis. Talley could not get past Navarro or Lamas, so that's a good thing right there for some. Talley will end up 19th. And DJ Curtis will unofficially be scored in the 22nd position. Wow, that was crazy there. With a blown engine, too. That was the right timing to do that. Sheldon's going to be at 24th. Elding 25th. Alley 29th. Powers 31st. We have our first contenders eliminated. Dunham 36th. That is going to be a big kill right there for Dunham. Kyle Keith, 39th. And the drivers, right there, Michael Walton retiring out of the race. He's only going to get 1 point. Keith's going to get 2. Dunham's only going to get 3 points out of all this. 4 is going to go to Powers. 5 is going to go to Daly. 6 is going to go to Charles Belding. 7 is going to go to Shelton. 8 is going to go to Austin Talley. So a 5-point differential between the points leaders there. 9 for Navarro, 10 for Tang, 11 for Lamas. And 12 for Commons as mentioned. So we're going to quickly step aside as congrats to Becker. We're going to take a look at our points. And we'll see what's going to happen. As you see, your results here is Becker is going to celebrate his win right now. We have gotten word about the points. They have officially been announced, and this is what it is. Austin Talley and Trent Dunham, they were tied. They are going to be separated by 5 points. Behind Austin Talley by 1 point is Sky Commons. Behind Commons 2 points is Tang. Then it's Dunham. 2 points behind Tang. And then 2 points behind Dunham is Mason Powers. And then 5 points behind Powers is Daly. And looking through, and we have, and then that is it. Now, you had to be 5,070 points for 16 points. And unfortunately, because points leader and all, you can get always 1 point. There's no 0. Michael Walton is the first one out. He had 5,070. If he had 5,071, if he had not finished dead last, he would have been able to compete for the championship somehow. But unfortunately, it is not going to happen. If Austin Talley also did not finish in that position, if he finished behind Shelton or Belding, or I should say, then he would have been able to compete, but unfortunately he is not going to be able to. So Michael Walton, sadly, Cinderella season is going to be the first one out of the championship battle. So there you go. There's your championship competitors, folks. Austin Talley, Trent Dunham, Sky Commons, Jackie Tang, Mason Powers, and Cole Daly. That is it. We went down from 14 and split the field down to half for the championship competition. Sadly, everybody else is done. They were balanced so well. They were up there with the others, no matter where they were at. Cody Lamas, Michael Norman, Angel Navarro, Greg Jones, Jessica Shelton, Charles Belding, and the two shockers, Kyle Keith and Michael Walton. They had to be the biggest shockers of them all because Keith was up there leading at one point and unfortunately just couldn't capitalize. A narrow driver right there. Unfortunately, one of them is not going to win the championship, but he had such a terrific season with 3 wins, so undoubtedly Kyle Keith is going to be one happy guy this season, and he will be a force to watch out for next season. Hope you guys enjoyed this race. If you did, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts of this race, subscribe to be a part of the NRSL, and we will see you guys for the finale at Zinjoltis for both series. What an unbelievable race this was. First time ever at FTF, a caution-free race, despite the incidents. Till then, we will see you guys later. Congrats to Tevin Becker one last time as you see DJ Curtis smoking right there. Just, wait. Poteet's back out on track. Oh, yippee-ki-yay. Well, the logic is still there. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace, and goodbye for now.